Hi, everybody. Claudia McMullen here, founder and CEO of Hugo Coffee Roasters and Hugo's Human. I am here today, as you probably all know. We do a week-long fundraiser with a particular animal rescue partner. And this week, our animal rescue partner of the week is Rescue Rebels. And I'm here with the lovely Jackie Craven. Good afternoon, Jackie. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for having me, Claudia.
Oh, it's our pleasure. So tell us a little bit about Rescue Rebels and what you do with Rescue Rebels and for Rescue Rebels.
Okay, so Rescue Rebels started in 2015. And when it first started, it was actually just to fundraise for other rescues through fundraisers, donations, charitable events. All the proceeds went to other rescues in the state of Florida. 2016, the director decided, you know what? She really had a heart for the animals. She wanted to take on the hard part of rescuing the dogs and went full-fledged into rescue. So since 2016, Rescue Rebels has helped foster and rehome in their forever homes over 100 dogs and cats. We primarily focus on dogs. However, we don't turn away any animal in need. We've taken dogs from local shelters, owner surrenders, strays, even dogs that have been abandoned at vets. We've taken them all. And we really have focused in the past year, I'd say, on the very medically needy dogs. So, dogs that are heartworm positive. Currently, my foster is a diabetic dog who also came to us blind. And through our amazing support system, we've been able to have her go through cataract surgery and restore her vision, which is an amazing undertaking for a small rescue. So we really focus on the dogs that are in desperate need. We've taken in pregnant mamas or mamas that have just had puppies a few days old. We currently have a mama with 9 puppies in the rescue right now. We also have 2 heartworm positive dogs, a diabetic dog. A lot of these dogs have come to us with worms. My current foster had fur missing on the entire right side of her face, infected, puncture wounds underneath her neck. So the director does not turn away the harder cases, which I feel like is what really makes our rescue stand out, because it's very easy to take in a dog that just needs a spay or neuter. It's a lot bigger of an undertaking to take in a dog who needs insulin twice a day, needs heartworm treatments, needs not only therapies for mental or physical ailments, but also for behavioral issues.
Sure.
So my part of this is I started about 3 years ago just transporting. I had 2 German Shepherds of my own, and so our home was a little bit full. Our girl really wasn't too dog friendly. So I thought, you know what? I want to get involved. I will transport. Every little bit helps. And so every weekend I would transport to one of the fosters in the rescue. And then once our girl passed last September, I decided we could get a little bit more involved. We've got more to give, and we've been working from home, so also have more time on our hands, and our mail is very friendly. So we are currently on our 2nd foster, but we've got an amazing network. Small but mighty, I like to say. We only have 5 foster homes, but within those 5 homes right now, we have 15 dogs in the rescue.
So there's 5 fosters in the network.
There's only 5.
And are they located all around the same area, or are they spread throughout Florida?
We're spread throughout Florida. So anywhere from the central Florida area to trying to think of the map here, to the west coast of Florida. And kind of everywhere in between. So we do have a small network, but we work together really well to put on fundraisers and to help transport the dogs, to basically do anything that the other foster would need help with in the case, because we are such a small network.
So how does such a small and mighty organization have such a large and passionate following? How is this?
I think it speaks a lot for our followers just being true animal lovers.
Yeah.
I also think that the dogs that we do take in, they really tug at people's hearts. Especially in the past year, like I mentioned, the medically needy dogs.
Yep.
So my current foster, diabetic, blind, anemic, severely emaciated when we got her, awful wounds on the side of her face and neck. And the transformation that our followers see, not just with, so my girl's name is Hannah, not just with Hannah, but with all the other dogs that we've taken in, the transformation that they see and the TLC that they see the fosters put in, and the director goes above and beyond for these dogs. You know, she truly treats these dogs like they're her own. Whatever medical treatment they need to get them to be whole, to help them go on to their forever home, she makes sure it gets done. So I really think that our followers see the passion that not only the director, but the fosters have. And, you know, just what we've done in a short time with, you know, it's only really been 6 years since we've been a full-fledged rescue.
Sure.
We really put our hearts into it. And I think the followers see that. And that's how, I mean, they really are wonderful. If we put up an Amazon wish list, if people feel more comfortable donating in kind versus monetarily, those wish lists are completed in under an hour for the dogs that we take in.
That's amazing.
It really is. And, you know, times are tough for everyone right now.
Right.
So it's humbling to me to see the outpouring of love from the followers that we do have.
No, it's fantastic. It's unbelievable. The level of loyalty and passion that your followers have is just really inspiring. Now, is there a plan in the future to grow the foster network to have more of an impact?
That is probably, I'd say, our biggest area of need, aside from, you know, the donations to take care of, you know, the food and the medical vaccinations, spay and neuter surgeries. Obviously, monetary and in-kind donations are number one to keep the rescue going. Sure. But to keep it growing, we need more fosters, because each home can only take in so many dogs and give those dogs the proper care and attention that they need. So to really grow the rescue, we always have a constant call out to our followers. If your home is available to foster, you know, if you'd be willing to take in this dog, we would love it. And everything is provided to the foster. The foster truly does not have to invest any money. The rescue pays for everything. It's really just the time and the ability to properly care for the animal. So to keep it growing, to get more fosters, that would just be amazing. So if you're out there watching from Florida and you would like to foster, please contact the rescue.
Absolutely. And now, do you focus on a particular kind of breed? Do I understand that you're like very German Shepherd focused?
So we have taken in everything across the board, from small dogs to extremely large German Shepherds over the years. Right now, it seems to be that there is an influx of German Shepherds in need. I don't know if that's just our specific area or if that's what the shelters have been reaching out to us to take. Right now, we are German Shepherd focused, and Mama and her 9 babies are Black Lab mixes. So it's currently what we have in the rescue. Not to say that we would only take in German Shepherds. That's absolutely not the case. But right now, the medical need in our area seems to be German Shepherd. So that's what we currently have with us right now.
Now, because you take medical need, you know, medically challenged animals in, do the fosters, the length of stay at a foster, is it longer than typically?
It depends. So just speaking from experience, my last foster had no medical issues, just needed a spay surgery and also needed to recover from worms. So she was with me for a month. You know, a very easy adoption. My current foster, who is diabetic, did go through cataract surgery, was also emaciated. I've had her now for a little over 3 months.
Okay.
We will keep her for at least 2.5 months post eye surgery to make sure that She is completely healed up, that there are no issues. We do that with every dog. We want to make sure when the Forever Home is adopting a dog, they are getting a whole, healthy dog. Hannah's situation is a little bit different because she is diabetic, and that is, an even increased set of needs that she will need catered to. Her adoption process will probably be a little bit different, a little bit more rigorous, understandably. So we want to make sure that, any home can financially and, financially take care of the dog and also meet the dog's needs in every way possible.
Absolutely. Now, how is Hannah doing emotionally?
Oh, she's a little spitfire. You always hear it takes about 3 months for the dog to really come out of their shell.
Yep.
Being blind, it took Hannah about 3 days, which was shocking to me. I think that poor baby was just so happy to feel safe and be getting fed regularly and feel loved. She learned the layout of the house in literally, it was less than 24 hours. We took her around on a leash. We took her out in our yard on a leash. And, we had a little snafu here and there where she would run into a wall, but she's not going very quickly. So no big deal.
Yeah.
But her personality just started to shine after about 24 hours. She came out of her corner that she felt comfortable in and would sniff around the house and found a favorite bed that she liked and would lay by my mail and just flop in our laps, like just waiting to be loved on. She gives kisses. I mean, she's the sweetest dog. When you hear people say that, rescue dogs know that they've been saved and are grateful for it, that's Hannah. She knows that she's been saved, and she seems like every day she tries to repay us with kisses. She is grateful.
So I really think it's such an important message out in the world for new adopters to truly understand that the dog that they're adopting isn't the dog it can be, because it's been traumatized.
Absolutely.
And in a shelter, and chances are then in a rescue, and all of these, and who knows what the prior life prior to shelter was like, and chances are it wasn't great, because that's why they're in the shelter.
Yep.
So this is a traumatized animal that you're saving, and you need to give the animal the patience and the time to become everything that baby can be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I learned that because I used to run an animal rescue, and I took home this dog that had been in the facility for like way too long. And it was a pit bull, an elder boy, an elder pitty mix. Pitty, not a pitty mix. That was a pit bull.
Okay.
And his name was Vincent, and he was completely so mellow in the rescue. And I take him home, and like you couldn't walk him. Like he didn't even want to walk. I didn't realize the dog was depressed, so depressed. And then I had his teeth removed because he was also in so much pain. And then this dog within 48 hours became this completely new animal.
He found his spunk.
He did. He found his spunk. And then I was like, well, I can't keep him now because now he's fighting with Hugo.
Oh, gosh.
I had to find him another home. But I was like, I would never let him go back in the shelter after that, in the rescue, because I saw what even 48 to 72 hours did for that dog, with being out of pain and being out of the stressful situation.
Yeah.
So like, we just need to scream it from the rooftops that adopters, when these dogs find their forever homes, we all need to be patient and love on them and give them the space to become who they are.
Absolutely. And to echo your sentiments, when I was transporting, usually when I would receive a dog, they would come in like large Sprinter vans with about 20 to 30 other dogs.
Right.
So almost like a shelter environment in a van.
Right.
Very, very loud, very crowded, sensory overload for them. Right. Unless I was transporting puppies, I was a one dog transport only. And I have a fairly large SUV, and, the back was very cush with blankets for them. And, I would take them away from that Sprinter van situation, let them walk around, let them go potty, put them in my SUV, slowly give them, pieces of food or treats while I'm transporting. Even the difference from the Sprinter van to my vehicle, you could see the change in their demeanor and you could see them decompress.
Yep.
So, having, like you said, having to spend months in a shelter and who knows what they endured before that,
Right.
and then going to a quiet home, it's like a culture shock for them. So we really do need to give them time to decompress because we have no idea what their story was before we found them.
Exactly. Now, Jackie, it's the time of the live stream to talk about the fundraiser.
Okay.
So, like everybody knows, and if your fan base doesn't know, I know my fan base knows, but I'm hoping your fan base is watching today. I donate $2.50 for every item sold on our website during the course of a 1-week fundraiser. Now, it started Monday morning and it ends Sunday at midnight. And we're doing really well, but it's like the final push. So we got like 2.5 more days. So like this is the call to action, like buy, buy, buy. And also understand that if you buy Betty's Brew, it's a roast we launched in honor of Betty White this year.
Oh, I love that.
So we launched Betty's Brew, and it is a breakfast blend, which is very widely appealing. It appeals to a lot of palates.
Okay.
And I donate $5 for every Betty's Brew bag sold. So if you've got fans out there that drink coffee and like a breakfast blend, tell them to get the Betty's
That's the one to get Betty's Brew.
Double down on the donation, which is like my favorite thing. Secondly, I want to remind everybody that yes, we do have a Rescue Rebel code, but if you don't put the code in, don't worry because I donate regardless. I just donate regardless. So don't worry about that. Everybody just buy, buy, buy. And also know that the coffee is really good. Like if you could go on the website, you'll see it's like 5-star coffee.
We have 2 bags. We love it.
It's really good coffee. So it's really good coffee that saves animals. Now, the last thing I want to chat with you about, Jackie, is like, say we continue to kill it in this fundraiser this week. And like, say I can write a check for $500 on Monday, for example. Like, what would Rescue Rebels do with $500 if I could Venmo or write you a check on Monday for $500?
So our biggest need right now is the puppies. So Mama and 9 puppies, they are about 5 weeks old right now. So the majority of the donations that we're taking in are going to the puppy vaccines, the puppy spay and neuters that they'll need, down the road. So I'd say that money could definitely go towards helping those puppies start receiving some of their vaccinations when they're old enough to, and then also go for those spay and neuter surgeries. And that would just be fantastic because family of 10, it's a lot of puppies to take care of. Mama and 9 babies. That gets expensive.
Yes. All right. So everybody out there, all of you crazy Rescue Rebel fans, buy this weekend so that we can help those 9 puppies with their vaccinations and their spay and neuter and to get them their forever homes after they get out of their foster homes. We want to find them their forever homes and we want to be healthy, spayed and neutered and fully vaccinated.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, Jackie. Well, bye. Fingers crossed.
Betty's Brew. Bye.
Have a great weekend, and I can't wait till Monday morning when I write you a big old check.
Thank you so much, Claudia. We greatly appreciate your support.
My pleasure. It's my favorite thing. Okay, bye.